The Bunker Project is brought to you by Wix.com, the easiest place to create a website online.
For free.
For free. For free.
Welcome back to another episode of The Bunker Project. This is Bunker Project episode number 106.
Wow.
All right, welcome back to another episode of The Bunker Show. If you're listening for the first time, we get together in a local pub in downtown Vancouver, drink lots of beer, and talk technology, social media.
Too much beer.
Really?
Never no such
No
thing.
such thing as too much beer ever.
Yeah, we do. We drink Brewmaster Black, and some people are drinking Pale
15,
Ale.
16.
15, 16.
Yeah.
We like our Okanagan Springs here. So what are you drinking, Eric?
I've got a fine pint of 1516, and I quite like it.
You got to be right up on the mic there.
Eat the mic.
Eat the mic. Okay, good. Well, first
So-
I'm going to drink this, but
So
You find the microphone goes very well with beer. The more
does.
beer you have, the more you love your microphone.
it does.
we're going to start the show with our traditional round table introduction. We've got our a new guest here that's actually never been here before. He's
Hey, Bob.
a regular here at the bar, and he's been in the wireless industry for quite a while. He's what's your maven name?
My maven name.
The radio maven.
Master. Thank you. Master.
I'm. You can call me the Big E.
The Big E Maven.
That's right.
All right, so what's your Twitter handle or social media contact information, and in 2 sentences, describe what you're all about.
Okay. My Twitter handle would be E_CAR68. My name's Eric Carrier, and that would also be my Facebook.
Cute.
No, I've known Andrew for a while. I knew him when he was working here. As it turned out, we were both in the wireless industry, working for competitive dealerships, and we have things to talk about when it comes to. I think we have the same sort of perspective on technology, phones, and how it all fits into our lives, making our lives easier or more difficult, depending on how you want to look at it. But certainly, it's a technology that's here to stay, and it's something that's going to be ever changing. And we're here to spread the goodness to the masses with TELUS and their offerings.
Nice.
So
All right.
I just want to get right to it. Apple or Samsung?
Personally, Samsung.
Okay, he can stay.
What, you want me to leave?
Actually, he was just telling me before the show that he had an iPhone for a while and just got fed up with them and switched over to the Samsung Galaxy S.
That's correct.
3.
I've actually had 2 iPhones. My first iPhone got stolen. At the time, I was heartbroken.
Those Apple bastards.
Well,
But nobody will steal Samsung.
oh, you'd be surprised.
Well, it's the hottest phone on the market right now.
It is.
Absolutely.
As of next week, maybe not, but
No, I guess when it comes to Apple, I don't really care about offending anybody at this point because they really piss me off. But
Fair enough.
yeah,
Whoa, Bob.
all right. So we'll get more into that in a couple more minutes. We've got the number cruncher Maven here.
It's Randall Orser at Number Crunchers. That's my Twitter handle. And I'm an Apple fanboy. I don't care what anybody thinks. We are who we are, and that's who we are.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's shiny and it's got the Apple on it, you'll buy it.
Pretty much.
Wow. You even admit to it.
Steve Jobs is God. No.
Is with God.
No.
Well, he is now. Yeah. He's probably telling them how to run heaven.
Or help.
Improve the design.
Yeah. We can make these pearly gates a lot more pearlier.
Yeah. And we got the Samsung
With a
Maven
slide to open.
Whoa. at B Sainsbury, the Twitter maven.
And you're the Twitter maven because you have...
Going on 82,000 loyal followers on
Wow.
Twitter.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, that's cool. And you're also a big, loyal Samsung fan. Everything you own is Samsung.
I love Samsung. I have an old Samsung that I bought on Craigslist
20 years ago.
20 years ago, from a guy in Yaletown who had a trench coat on. He just opened his trench coat and he had cell phones here and cell phones there. I said, oh, okay, I'll take that one.
Yeah, but you were pointing down, right?
No. Oh, I just opened myself up for that.
You
Didn't
bet you did.
I did.
I thought the guy did when he opened his trench coat, but hey.
Oh, I'll remember not to do that again.
No, you won't.
No, I was a system engineer for like 30 years. So I'm the ultimate.
You're a geek from way back.
I am a geek. And
She created it.
I absolutely did.
And on the seventh day, she bought Samsung.
Oh, do I wish I did. I just like things that work well. And well is my interpretation of well. And I picked up the Samsung.
You like to be on the cutting edge.
Well,
Let's face it.
I do.
You are like a
The cutting edge of well. The cutting edge of well.
The early adopters.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
Bleeding edge.
Yeah.
Yes, the bleeding edge.
That's right. And
Bleeding
I actually
wallets is more like it. I
yeah,
think.
before I went
New technology.
No.
Yeah.
No. Craigslist.
Yeah.
I actually, before I went and met the guy with the trench coat, I went out on the internet for 45 minutes and I
Found him
compared
with pictures.
this phone, every feature of this phone with the features of every other phone that was out there that I could buy on Craigslist. And this one just kept coming back over and over again. No, there was another one, but it was $500 and this was $225. So this one won.
Cool.
But I actually did compare. I compared features.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, the reason I've got one of these phones is that I went on YouTube, I checked out the internet, I was exhaustive, I had a fantastic time, wasted about 30 hours. It was like really, really bad. I didn't do much Facebook posting in that week. But I figured out which phone it was, and it definitely was not the iPhone 4.
Actually, he's lying. None of that actually happened.
Hey, I got a
He
video
walked
of it.
into my store and he asked me
Which is the
questions
best
for
one?
2 hours, and then he went and bought it for Mobilicity.
No, I didn't buy it from Mobilicity. No.
No, I know you got it
would
on.
never waste money like
you got
that.
it on eBay. I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I checked. There's 87 phones, narrowed down to 40, which I, 3 I bid on, and I won one. It was like amazing price,
Yeah.
and had it shipped to Canada. Would you? Awesome.
And the shipping was more than the actual phone.
Yeah, it was. That's where the big bucks were.
Yeah. And we've got.
And and my tablet's a Samsung. Too.
Oh yeah.
So I own, very
Samsung
proudly
set.
own 2 pieces of Samsung equipment that they got
So far.
fined. So far.
I
that
think
they
we should
got
get our
fined
Samsung phone.
from that they lost
$1 billion.
the patent. Yeah.
$1 billion.
And yeah,
doesn't
absolutely.
matter.
And thank you very much. I have these 2 pieces of equipment
Part of the
which
ecosystem.
actually were both mentioned in the
In the lawsuit.
settlement.
And a case.
I'm proud.
And you have a case.
Oh
as
no,
well.
the case
Comes
is
with a
just
case?
cheap.
Does it come?
And Apple didn't sue anybody for that.
It's a nice
Nobody
case.
cares.
No, yeah,
Nobody appreciates a good case.
that's right.
Microsoft's going to sue now that they have the.
Well, they're making a
Surface
good case, but
Yeah.
hey. Okay, I'm Margaret, BC_Insurance Gal, the insurance maven, here to protect you from yourself.
And you're going to Reynolds wrap.
Yes,
Reynolds wrap,
that's
uh,
awesome.
I will Reynolds wrap your risks and give you peace of mind.
Nah, I prefer the other one.
I do have an Apple. What? Am I the Wicked Wicks of the West? Because I have made 2 Wix sites. I have a Flash site, which I will be redoing on HTML5, and I built another one on HTML5, and it was awesome, and it was so easy. Because I am not a graphics designer, but it looks good.
It
Cool.
does.
So the second site is at related to the first one? Is it like an insurance site or?
Well, they're both insurance sites. One for the main company, and the other site's for me. So I did the HTML site for the company, and I'd previously done the Flash site for my personal, business personal site. But now that HTML5 has a lot more features, I will be redoing it under HTML5.
Yeah, cool.
But it is awesome. It is so easy to use, and at hosting is for under $5 a month. That is just insane cheap.
Mm-hmm. It's very good, and it's drag and drop is what I like about it.
Yeah, drag and drop, lots of features, easy. You do not have to be. You don't have to know any code to be able to use this. And the nice thing too for Google to add Google Analytics is basically cut and paste your code here. Boom, done.
Yep. You do have to have a really good idea of what you want it to look like in the end.
Same as
though.
building anything. You need. You're responsible for your content.
You have to know the
also the
content.
nice bonus thing about Wix, I will say also too, it's like they do have a lot of designers, and a lot of local designers are starting to use Wix as well, because it's basically tell them it's like hiring an architect to build your house. You tell them what you want to build. You still have to have your own furniture. You still have to decide what you want. Don't move, Bonnie. And basically, they'll build it and basically hand you the keys, and then you can rearrange your furniture if you want, or add new stuff in. But it's very easy.
Yep, check it out at Wix.com. And we got the crazy TV dude, movie yearbook guy, movie maven.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I am Marcel Lapointe. I am from the Movie Yearbook, the best and active website ever. I guess I'm on Twitter as that. I'm also on Twitter as Crazy TV Talk, kind of, but it's also Bob's account. So feel free to follow it. It's mostly me.
And that's the most crazily active.
Yes,
account,
exactly. I'm finally back, sort of.
Yeah.
Legit, though, Bob and I are launching a new podcast on Sunday. It's called Crazy TV Talk.
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
It was already available.
Time travel, what? Check it out, crazytvtalk.com. There's also a bunch of articles about Big Brother and stuff that nobody cares about. Check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have a lot of content.
It's like reverse psychology saying nobody cares about
You guys have no idea. Like, the new fall season kicks in, it's going to be nuts.
Yeah, but it's about Big Brother.
Hey, I heard that Netflix might be bringing back, what's that dinosaur show?
Barney?
Okay.
The dinosaurs?
Anytime a show with a cult following gets canceled, there's a million rumors that Netflix is going to bring it back, or Hulu's going to bring it back, or there's going to be a movie, or it's going to hop networks.
Terra Nova.
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah.
This shit almost always never happens. The fact that Arrested Development happened is a minor miracle. I think it will change the game. We'll see stuff like this more often. But Terra Nova's dead, just like a million other dead shows. Done. And that's why we're doing a TV podcast.
That's a sneak preview of Crazy TV Talk.
I know.
Check it out at crazytvtalk.com.
He's an awesome
So what are you going to be talking about on? What are you going to be talking about on Sunday?
Breaking Bad. Wait, no. If we're already in next week, on Sunday we're going to be talking about Breaking Bad season 2.
But what are we doing for
nuts.
our second show? Let's decide now.
We have already decided we're doing season 2 of Breaking Bad. What?
Are we really? Oh, wow.
I'll be
welcome
watching.
to working with Bob.
All right.
Yeah, Bob's like, what's happening?
Why is he surprised?
He's always surprised.
Hey, what's our hashtag, by the way? Is that at Bunker Live?
No, you ask this every
Bunker
single show. It's
Bunker
pound.
Project.
It's pound.
Pound Bunker Project.
Bunker Project.
Pound, yeah.
Pound the
that
Bunker
Bunker
Project.
And the Twitter handle for the Bunker Show is at Bunker Live.
Okay, I just started work at a call center, and everybody thinks the pound sign is actually called hashtag. This is young people. I don't get it.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny. Okay, we got the...
I don't know about Barney coming back on
Barney,
Netflix,
baby, yeah.
But I'm definitely looking forward to season 5 of Breaking Bad coming to Netflix.
Yes.
Finishing first. Bastards.
Good luck with that, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, this is Sanj Sugarkar with Genesis Designs, your one-stop website shop, SEO, and web designer.
And are you the Joomla maven? Is that it?
No, I think I'm the web design maven.
Web design maven, okay.
Jason Kirby here, again at Jason Kirby. I guess I'll proclaim myself as the photog maven.
Woohoo!
Everyone else got a
photog.
maven. Yeah, I'm the photog
Not photography,
maven.
photog.
He's the official photographer for the Bunker Project. Bob's the unofficial
That is
one.
Jason Kirby, the official sponsor. Yeah, so
You heard it first here.
Exactly. So if you hear clicking away, that would be me or Bob stole my camera.
It is a nice
That's not
camera. I
bad.
don't
That's
blame
not
it.
bad. It's very heavy, very, very heavy. I'm gonna have like, if I use that camera for 6 months, I'd have a massive upper torso.
Could
It's like
somebody be
carrying
the
around like
beer
9-pound
maven?
baby. The beer maven? No, that's actually the bartender. Yeah, nice try, dude. Mavenhood ain't that easy.
I'm new. I had to start somewhere.
So what's your specialty? What do you love? Like, what are you passionate about?
I'm heavily into the sci-fi.
Isn't he the
Oh, yeah,
sci-
well, he
he's
can
the
be the
sci-fi
sci-fi
maven.
Sci-fi maven. We don't
Anybody
have
was
one.
listening to last show has been going, guys, wake up, hello.
Oh,
But, you know, they
that's
get
a
to listen
cool.
I'm
back to
amazed
back,
we don't
you know.
already have a sci-fi maven.
But take it because
Well, it is
That's
sci-fi
a,
every
that's
week.
a good
I must
one.
say.
It is.
Sci-fi maven.
Yeah, that's
like that.
fucking awesome.
The real
man. Like,
question
I
here
want
is,
that
did he
one.
like Terra Nova?
Oh man, we get the TV maven in the hood.
No, that's a good question. I want to know.
Yeah, I only asked that because Andrew cares. No, legit.
I actually hated that show.
I don't know
No,
what
you
it is.
didn't. You
Yeah, I
called
didn't-
me
I
every
didn't
week
like-
to talk about it.
I
And I
did
told
not-
you it was bad, and you kept watching it.
I didn't like it, but actually, by the end, I was intrigued about where it was going with that whole teleporting of whatever was going on.
I wanted to know.
My theory is that it was the Bermuda Triangle.
I wanted to know what happened when the new ship came in. What they were doing in the forest with the dinosaurs. Who really cared?
What?
What?
Well,
Dinosaurs?
Yeah,
Or no,
poor
I said that wrong.
dinosaurs.
What?
or well, whatever you call them. The aliens or the dinosaurs that were in the plaza.
Two very different things.
No?
Well, they went back in time, right?
Yeah.
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 The point is, we're all in agreement that Terra Nova was bad. Even Andrew, who did like it at the time.
It was
Now hang on.
it was a guilty pleasure.
Like Farmville?
I've never played Farmville.
Farmville's just a pleasure.
Wow,
So-
it's a pastime. It's not a pleasure. It's like a, you're on.
So didn't I see a post from somebody on Facebook today that said 253 million people
Yes.
play frickin' Facebook games?
Yep.
Get a life.
And
I
then
play them.
300 million of them are fake. So there goes all the Twitter users.
Oh yeah, I just heard about this amazing bot that goes out and scrapes sentences and put it out. And it's like, Donnie needed an Oreo yesterday, and it tweets out, and it's got 96,000 followers because every X amount of minutes, a new one comes out, and it goes like, the beer black Wednesday night.
Oh, so you've got one too.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, it's so large and pink. What? It's all random shit, right? Of course, the porn sites love it.
All right, I got a sci-fi question. So, what's your favorite sci-fi series?
Probably I didn't introduce myself. I'm Richard. I'm coming on behalf of VCon, Sci-Fi Convention.
Are you
Fantasy
sponsored?
Convention.
Hang on.
We are currently not sponsored.
All right. Well, we'll sponsor you. We'll put you on one of our shows.
Two.
Maybe
Put 'em on
even
two.
two.
We'll put them on two. Oh, come on. Don't give the farm away. Good. Jeez. We're negotiating.
If you're gonna go like novels, probably Frank Herbert Dune.
Really?
Yeah, probably one of the best novels out
What
there.
about Ian M. Banks? Come on. He's pretty good.
What about Scientology?
Oh, what a series! That
Scientology.
Okay, so I was actually
Mr.
just
Hubbard.
I was actually just having a chat with somebody about that. Battlefield Earth was a terrible movie.
Yeah, but it's an awesome novel.
Apparently, it was a great book. I
It's
haven't read
awesome. It
it.
was about 2.5 inches thick. It was crazy.
You know, a group of
And there was
friends of
6
mine-
more after it.
Okay, now the Curiosity landed on Mars,
Yes.
and they
Seriously,
named
yes.
the landing site after L. Ron Hubbard.
Absolutely. He's the first guy on
What?
Mars. He was there. He had spray paint and everything.
No, did they really
he
do
just
that?
said, yeah.
Absolutely.
Why? Everybody knows he's just ridiculous. Why would they actually
He
name
did
something
so-
real
he
after
did
him?
awesome sci-fi, dude.
Dianetics was a very small part of what L. Ron Hubbard did.
Yeah, well, actually, apparently he hired writers. He was a very good art director.
Well, he did say, wasn't he quoted as saying that the real money is in religion? And then he went and started one.
Yep.
Well, don't be a hypocrite, right?
Have you guys seen a church recently?
Just ask the Mormons about money. I mean, my God.
Yeah.
The best quote I heard was the best invention that the devil ever made was religion because people fight over it to the death.
It's a bureaucratic device used to suppress societies. Come on, get over it. What's the big deal? Just realize what it is and work around it.
You got it.
Basically,
So, back to the show.
Why is everyone so hung up on murder? It just kills people. Just deal with it. Let's move on.
Yeah, it's
we all
great
know
footage.
it's
I
around.
make a lot of money on YouTube with it. Come on.
Religion is all about, I'm going to tell you what you are going to believe.
Oh, yeah? Well, I will video
Yeah,
you
if I
doing
want
that.
your opinion, I'll give it to you.
Has the Bunker Project ever tackled religion, and should we? I don't think we should.
I think
No,
we
I
should.
think we
should.
shouldn't.
The religion of
No,
microphones.
we're
I
talking.
am a
We're
convert
discussing
But the
science fiction.
yeah, the science
I'm
fiction.
with
sorry.
a few digressions.
Yeah, religion.
We can talk about Klingon religion.
I think we should talk about
Oh, I
mine.
love Klingons.
Klingon religion, yeah.
Ach, laddie. It's
So,
just goes
can I talk about
backwards.
the Star
Can we
Trek
figure out what this guy's
experience?
favorite sci-fi TV
Oh, yeah.
series is? Legit.
or movie?
I'll tell you what mine is. Firefly.
No, he beat me to it.
And I'm
Okay.
a huge Serenity
Adorable.
Firefly
Second
fan.
generation Star
And
Trek.
in fact, what you do not see me wearing right now is a Jane hat.
I thought you were going to
That
say
was-
Oh, you've got a
Spock
Jane
ears.
hat?
That was knit by my mom.
The man
Wow.
they call
It is my Facebook profile pic. A Jane
That's
hat.
yeah, it's true. I was so confused when I said, "Who the hell is this guy with a funny cartoon hat, man?" It's very confusing. And then you come in the room, it's like, "Oh, there he is."
That was an awesome show because like who would have thought of like combining a western with spaceships and zombies
and they did
that
a
fly
movie
spaceships.
afterwards.
Cowboys and
It's beautifully
aliens.
done.
And the dialogue is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's very well written.
Is that your favorite though?
I'll probably put that in my probably top 5 easy.
Really? What about Babylon 5?
Very good. Also,
Yeah,
the ending, I'm not so sure about.
Yeah, but for me, the special effect was the first time they use digital 100% rendered ships in space. It was perfect, better than Star Wars.
The graphics,
in TV,
the graphics
it was
were
like
done really well.
ridiculous.
The story was really well.
Well, they spent all the money on
and
the
the Big
graphics, I
Bang
think.
Theory kicks the crap out of it.
The Big Bang.
Wait a
I
second.
love the
That's a
Big Bang
sitcom.
Are you saying
Theory.
that's your
Inside
favorite
Battlestar
sci-fi show?
Galactica.
I do too, but Big Bang Theory says everything negative about BSG.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were.
BSG, sorry.
I thought you were saying that was your
Babylon
favorite sci-fi show. What is it? Legit. That's the word of the
It's the
night.
Big Bang Theory.
Forever
That's
Night.
sci-fi.
Forever Night. There's a great show.
There's an old one too.
No, what's your favorite? Seriously.
Why is so many?
Forever Night.
How can you say it?
I'm going to go with Andrew on this one. Probably Firefly Serenity.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
How
But
many, how many people remember Farscape?
How about Doctor Who? I mean,
Oh,
that's
yes.
pretty good. Huh?
Farscape. I just started watching that on Netflix.
Farscape
I'm
is
only
good,
like,
too. I like that one.
5 episodes in or something like that.
Am I
How
the only
about
one
Buffy
here? I
the
have no idea
Vampire
what the fuck
Slinger?
you guys
She
are
was
talking
hot.
about.
Slayer.
Get used to it.
Make that 2.
Can we backtrack for a sec? Confession: I've never seen Firefly.
Oh
Good.
I haven't
my
either.
God! You haven't lived, young
No.
man.
One more.
But I've seen Serenity in theaters twice when it ran. I loved it, but I had never seen the show.
Yeah,
and I
I know,
still
but-
haven't. I'm the
Well,
worst.
the-
I have the DVDs and haven't watched
Well,
them.
I was on the I was on your website, Crazy TV Talk, and that's on the list, so you're going to have to watch
Oh,
it.
I know.
Yeah,
I-
Bob will force me eventually. I'm going to
Oh,
force
yeah.
him to watch stuff.
With
He'll
the
force
whip
me.
and
It'll be
chain.
good.
I saw Forever Night on the list too. That's awesome.
The unfortunate
We'll
bit
see.
about Serenity, watching it and not having seen Firefly, is you're missing all the jokes.
I know.
Yeah,
Still
you
a
miss out on the
fantastic
jokes, and
movie.
and
They
you don't
did-
have the investment in the characters, so when they die, it's like you don't really. It's not as big a deal.
Still, they made it like wonderfully accessible.
You-
Like you didn't need to. It was a great movie either way. I'm sure it'll be twice as good after I see it.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, it'll make sense.
You didn't need to. You didn't need to see the movie or the series really to watch the TV show or the movie. I don't think.
What I thought was really funny was, I don't know if anybody, Nathan Fillion, who is the lead in Firefly, is on his new show, of course, Castle. And in the first season, they actually had him dressed up as his Firefly character for Halloween,
There are
which I
s-
thought was funny.
There are so many references to Firefly.
Oh, there's
Serenity,
actually
and
quite a
it's-
few,
it's-
yeah.
It's in Castle. It's
Yeah.
stupid. And then, in fact, that's the reason I watch Castles. Entirely
Just because of him?
Just because of the history with
Yeah.
Firefly.
Oh, what's that?
Castle, TV cop show where he's a writer.
I love Castle.
Oh, Castle's
Yeah,
hilarious.
what's the word on Castle? My roommate likes it, and I have no idea. And also, I'm sorry I hijacked this whole thing and made it about TV. It's what I do.
New season coming up. I like it.
Yeah.
So does it have anything to do with Firefly or just?
No,
No.
nothing at all. It's a TV cop show.
No, it's just
okay.
a TV cop show. But
It's just that Nathan Fillion, I think,
But does it work?
gets them to put a lot of the references from Firefly into it.
He's a good actor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he's Canadian.
Very cool. Very cool.
Edmonton, but we'll forgive him.
and active on Twitter.
He's very active.
Cool.
So Forever Night. Anybody else seen Forever Night here?
Now, what show? Who was in Forever Night? I'm trying to think.
It's
Is that the
Canadian
vampire one?
Yeah, it's a Canadian show.
Okay. I forgot the name
Set
of it.
set in Toronto.
Yeah, with
about an 800-year-old vampire.
Vampire. Yeah, I've seen that show. Yeah.
Who is and it's kind of the format of the show is kind of like.
I never thought it was
sci-fi. The Highlander.
It's a cop show.
Yeah, it's a cop show. He's a cop, and they do the flashbacks just like in the Highlander, and so he's guilty about all the sins of his past as a vampire, and he wants to make amends, so he becomes a cop, and he's helping people out.
Who was the lead in that? That's that Garen Wynn Davies or something.
Yeah, yes, it is. That's right.
Yeah.
And
I loved Highlander too, though.
Lucien Lacroix, he was my favorite character in there.
Oh yeah.
It's not oatmeal. That guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
He's funny.
Isn't this show about faking social media and technology? What's with the site?
Well, sci-fi is technology.
Oh, he's so
isn't it?
powerful. He's like a Jedi Knight. Sci-fi. Ooh, I will take your brains over.
How about the original
It's not the sci-fi you're looking for.
Sci-fi, maybe we haven't stopped talking about it.
The original what?
The original Battlestar Galactica.
Oh yeah.
Hang on.
I remember watching that as a kid.
If you
I'm
want to
watching that on
listen to
Netflix
TV
too.
Talk, you have to go to
TV Talk.
Crazy TV Talk.
Yes, but I have to ask one question before we
okay,
stop this
Marcel,
whole thing.
please,
Uh-oh.
yes.
Galactica 1980. Have you seen it?
Yes, but I saw it in 1980.
I saw it on TV.
That's awesome. Have you seen it, Sci-Fi Guy? Though I'm looking right at you.
Galactica. I've seen Galactica.
Not the series, but Galactica 1980, the one they made afterwards that was totally the worst.
Where they
but
had
not
flying.
that bad.
They had flying motorcycles.
Yeah, I didn't hate it that much. It was about as stupid as regular Galactica.
I watched that. That was probably the worst thing they ever did with the little kids in the trees and the
that was
invisible.
Am I the only one that thinks it kind of worked because the first show was just as
I was
stupid?
I was a kid.
This is the second show. We're pretty pissed.
Okay, I'm done.
You bet.
I was a kid at the time, and it was a
What
good,
happened to the
it was a
gaming
good show
movement?
then.
Pardon? Oh yeah, no, he's in for one show. He was booked solid.
He was a grumpy cuss. He had to leave.
Well, he's always
All right.
that, but
No, I agree.
I'm pushing beer right now. I'm pushing beer.
As far as Battlestar Galactica, that was pretty terrible.
Okay, so what is the best device for watching sci-fi? Maybe I can pull it out by asking a question like that. If you were going to watch a sci-fi like Firefly,
hey, I can answer
would you
that.
load it
It's
on an
gotta
iPad,
be
or would
a
it be
Galaxy.
like a 27-inch monitor, or
It's
with
got to be
eye
a Galaxy
implants?
device.
Yep.
Galaxy.
Asus
come
is
on.
pretty
I think
cool.
eye implants would
The
be
display
awesome.
on an
60
Asus is pretty good.
3D.
60-inch 3D.
120-inch.
Whoa.
At 4 feet away. Yeah.
projection.
You
After
really, you really
four
are
tequilas.
blind, aren't you?
Well, if you got to look at,
My second
Go for the
Serenity
craziness.
experience was on a
Yeah, guys, there is more. There's more
projector
headphones
screen.
and stuff if you want to hear everybody.
Sorry, my second Serenity experience was in a projector in somebody's basement. It was a 10-foot wall. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
With the lights off?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, we've just got so many different guests popping in, and we're using our new equipment today. We're very excited about. Hey, we never talked about our sponsor.
Wix.com?
Yeah, in the middle of the show, we haven't done this in weeks.
Bob, we had a huge discussion over Wix where I talked about all the Wix sites I built.
Yeah.
Where were you?
And
That
right
poor
before
man
the
is
show,
overpaid
right
for his
before,
sponsorship.
right
Just
before
before
the
the
show,
sci-fi tirade, wasn't it?
We mentioned Wix
Darn.
before the theme song. We mentioned them during the roundtable, and
Yeah, I talked about it.
yeah.
Ad
So-
nauseum.
So the guy that just
Wix,
came in
Wix.
from
No,
Wix,
it was
and we're all
fabulously
pretending
interesting.
that
This
we've
is
been
the
talking
way
about
we
it the whole
make
time,
it
right?
up for Wix. Like 7 shows, we don't even mention them, and then we talk way too much on one show. It's awesome.
And Bob
Because-
wasn't listening as usual.
Absolutely.
My
That's our
favorite
job.
part of the candle is the Wix.
Oh.
Jeez. Uh-oh.
And
He's
you've
getting
got
into my
writing on
stuff
your
and all
T-shirt,
it's
Bob.
dangerous.
What writing? What
Oh,
writing do you
I
have
got a
on
Wix.
your-
I got this
You
little
got-
guy down here.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a Wix.
Wix, a Wix.
Wix.
It's a Wix.
Bob, it's
A
not
Wix
good.
away,
Bob,
you Wix away.
Bob, stop calling it the little guy.
Yeah, especially when you're glancing down there.
Bob, quit fondling it.
All right. So, what's on our show notes, Bob?
Yeah, the
When
show
are
is
no
being
notes?
steeped
When all
in
else
beer
fails.
and blurry. It's awesome. Well, we got the iPhone. Oh, no, we talked about iPhones
We
last
did
week, so
that
let's just
to death.
edit all that. In fact, we did all our goddamn show notes last week, which is driving me crazy. But we never really got to talk at length about the iPhone company, actually the Chinese company, that produced an iPhone that looks exactly like the iPhone 5, but uses Android. It's awesome.
A hacked Android.
It's a hacked one, big time. Very cool. And they're thinking of suing Apple for trade dress because they launched it before them.
Yes.
So, no, it's ours. We're suing you. We want $1 billion. So, that's another, I've been in Asia, and I could see a very large company say, you know what, this is a nice play. It only costs like, $2.5 million for legal. And we'll just do it. And say, phone up a friend. Hey, dude, can you just whip up one of those iPhones? We need 20 of them because we're going to court, and we need 19 for court and one in the wild. And boom, we're going for it.
Yeah, it's genius.
I know. It's the way you play it, man. It's the way you play it. You got $1 million. You can do amazing things. Who needs Facebook?
So, Bob, who's
Yes.
the new attendee?
This is no buddy of mine. You remember? This is the second. This is the third goddamn time I've had somebody I haven't seen in many, many years walk into the show out of the blue. I mean, this guy flew in from a faraway city. You be talking like Miami or maybe South Africa or Transylvania. It's
Kelowna.
Kelowna. Yeah. He could have been Kelowna. Oh yeah, he's got rosy cheeks. He's from Kelowna. Anyways, I had a guy, an old buddy of mine, Rod, I hadn't seen for 35 years. Wandered into the bar. That blew my mind. Holy crap!
And
I invited him.
This is the welcome you give him.
Yeah, I know. It's happened
another
3
35
times.
years.
I've totally messed up old buddies of mine. It's like, holy crap, that Bob's the same. Oh man, how does he do it? Anyways, let's get back to the show with the show notes, dude.
Are we going to get an introduction or not?
Oh, hang on. I have to check. Sorry, I
it's
talked with my
mystery
lawyer
guy.
and I can't.
Okay.
So, SMB survey.
Really? A lawyer?
No.
Oh.
I talked with my lawyer earlier. And
Oh,
he said
okay.
I can't.
Oh, I see. Because
It's
I
different.
met my
It could
quota
be
of lawyers
construed
today.
improperly. Did you?
2.
Really?
Honest to God, 2 new lawyers today. I'm sorry, that's my quota.
Why didn't you see the lawyer we had
For the next 2
last
years.
week?
The Russian.
Or 2 weeks ago. He was amazing. This crazy Russian lawyer comes here.
It was
awesome.
Sparkly suit.
I love that guy.
Crazy dude.
He had his suit on. Was glowing.
I know.
I thought he was an entertainment
He had
lawyer.
a Vegas suit on. Really, he could
Russian
have been
Saul
a dealer
Goodman
in
was the
Vegas,
highlight
this
of my
lawyer.
life.
It's amazing.
That was
pretty much who
he
he
was one
Now,
crazy
Andrew,
dude.
What did you have to say about that? You were chatting with him a little bit.
Oh,
You
yeah, I was
said he was a
chatting with
capitalist or
him. Oh,
something.
yeah, he's a pure capitalist.
Pure capitalist. He's an Ayn Rand.
He's an interesting guy. He's
Loves
homeschooling his
Ayn Rand.
kids.
Ayn Rand.
And,
No, sorry, thank you for correcting. Who said that? Ayn Rand.
yeah, very interesting guy.
Damn Americans. Nah. Even though she's Russian,
Yeah,
we're
she's
proud of
Russian.
her. She's Russian, but we're damn proud of the way we pronounce her name because she's a capitalist. Actually, she's an awesome. Actually, no, don't get me into it because I just did a book review on the Ayn Rand.
Did you? I
Yeah.
just talked about it.
Which one?
Yeah, Ayn Rand, the new one they just published, the Ayn Rand Institute.
Isn't she dead or something?
Yeah, 52 years she's been dead, but the institute still exists because all the
Wow.
money she made gave to the institute.
What? They just spun
They
one of her
sold-
books?
No, they discussed the book in great deal, but her last book, I think, is Fountainhead, sold 500,000 2 years ago, based on the demographics in the United States saying, "Holy shit, we got to get our stuff together." Maybe Anne Ryan is the answer.
Ayn Rand.
Thank you. I called her Anne, but it's
No, it's
Ian.
Ian. Yeah.
Ian.
I wasn't going to.
Mine, Ian.
And yet some people I talk to think she's full of crap.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Sci-fi
the man to my
opinion.
left.
It's a sci-fi opinion. Because he's a sci-fi maven, man.
I read Atlas Shrugged.
Yeah. I love the Fountainhead because I was an artist at the time. Said, yeah, stick to the man.
I read them all when I was 19 and idealistic. Pfft, move on.
Yeah, well, you're into Twitter. Move on, right?
I know.
App.net.
82,000 followers.
I know.
I would
Move
bet
on.
$100 that Anne Rand or Anne Rand
I-
is following Bonnie on Twitter despite being dead. That's
She's
a
That is Hemingway.
at
She's
Twitter.
channeling through Bonnie.
You
What can I
got
say?
it.
Well, she's got the same
No, I
haircut.
think
wears
she
the same-
checked. She doesn't have any dead people following her.
No, I don't. You're right.
Eliminate them.
Oh, you got that new program that does that.
I
It's
do.
awesome.
No dead people.
Hang on, isn't that the
So-
one I use?
This person
Are they
just
going to
died.
reduce
Really,
the Sixth Sense and call it "I Follow Dead People"?
No, they get sued. Don't mess with his Apple guys. Anything's booked.
It really changes the 6 degrees of
Separation.
Kevin Bacon.
What are they going to do when he
6 degrees of
dies?
bacon. Awesome. I love that.
What are they going to do when Kevin Bacon dies? How are you going to,
Okay, number one, bacon.
What about Chuck
bacon
Norris?
never dies.
No.
What are they going to do when Chuck Norris dies?
I nominate 8 Degrees.
Well, I think
Nicolas
that's
Cage.
true.
Just
He's
Chuck-
72.
Chuck Norris
I
can't
just got to
die.
jump in here, and I got to say, this is the most
God's
disjointed
gonna have
show we've done in a long time. I mean, God,
Sadly,
42
I don't think
Holy
so.
shit, the gaming
Right.
maven's back.
Oh, he's giving, and he has some. Oh my God, these people
bought
are
his
in
boyfriend.
so much trouble.
Okay, I love how the moment
like
Bob
so
says the
much
show
trouble.
is super disjointed, James comes in with 2 random strangers. It's amazing.
Boom! The timing. You know how much money we pay for shit like this? Hundreds and hundreds of stuff.
What?
Hundreds of them, right?
This
Not
is where
Not
expensive
money,
stuff,
for
just
God's sake.
stuff.
But God, any
Hundreds
right?
of
Elvis
this
is
stuff.
in the building.
We will
English
give
FTW.
I tell
Talking
you what,
of dead people.
With our sponsors, we're going to for all 3 guests, and we're going to give James a special because he's so great guy. We're going to give James 2 free Wix sites, and our guests, we're going to give 1 free Wix site each. That's a
Holy
I know.
cow.
That's how generous we are here at the
You
show.
guys are
Wait,
too
wait,
generous.
Wait. I get. Are these the premium?
No,
No, the free,
Oh.
the
free
free
ones.
one.
We're giving
Oh,
away the
I
free
want a
ones.
premium one.
We're not
Pay
stupid.
for my website.
What's that?
Yeah, premium.
You can
ones.
have a premium
I-
one. Just pay for it.
I took my headphones off to say hi to the new people.
We have
what
a
are we giving
sponsor.
What
away,
happened?
and Can I have some?
Oh, are you trying to pass me my notes?
Free Wix sites.
Don't be passing. Oh no, it's Game with
James
James.
needs
we're
his
passing
notes
notes.
because
Let's
it's
have the sound
time
effects,
We already
please.
did
You
that
gotta read
last
those notes
week.
out
It's
loud
the
now.
gaming maven.
Gaming with James.
Yeah, rocking it. James, what the hell's going on with music?
Oh my God! Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Last Sunday was.
What?
Oh
Hang
my
on,
God.
the apocalypse.
No, it was my birthday.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
why you
Oh my
got
God,
different
so
color
You're
hair.
30 now.
I'm 30 now.
So
Oh my
You
God!
dyed your
You're
hair.
officially
get,
old.
Get off my lawn.
Time travel. What?
Seriously.
Oh,
Just get off
yeah,
my
yeah,
damn
yeah,
lawn.
yeah. He's
I
got
think
a
I
sprayer
peed in your
out.
bushes.
Oh man, Randall was at my birthday. You would not believe what he did.
Oh, hang on. Why do you have purple hair, dude?
I was
Oh,
so
That's what I
embarrassed.
got.
Well, I think I fell asleep and Bonnie had some fun.
Oh yeah, it happens every time.
Every
She
time.
goes in
She's
there,
a sneaky
come
one.
out with some
Everybody.
hairdo.
And you know what's
don't
you know what's
understand.
worse about when Bonnie screws with you is that all of a
Oh,
sudden
yeah.
she takes a picture, uploads it to Twitter, and
76
84,000 people see it.
Yeah.
And then it
that-
gets retweeted like 20 times, and it does like 1.2 million impressions over
No,
like.
2.6.
2.6.
2.6. Yeah, I know.
That'd be interesting to
She
see.
did that to me the other day. It's very embarrassing.
It is very embarrassing.
Here's a show that Bob does called The Bunker. Oh, 68,000 impressions. Fuck you, Bonnie.
So not
Jeez.
to brag or anything,
right.
but the van startup hashtag that we had for the event we did back then.
Oh, it was
I
wrong
probably
one?
talked about this already, but we did 4.4 million impressions in less than.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you were sober. That's impressive.
I wasn't. Well,
I don't think he was. Have you met James?
His mom listens to the show, dude.
I don't know if she listens to the show, but if she does, hi mom, I love
A
you.
beer in
He's
one hand, a
30.
cigarette in the
He's
other.
Doesn't
very
she
nervous
know
about
he
video.
drinks?
That's all I
Yeah.
can
But
say.
it's
Well,
an
He's very nervous about
e-cigarette.
video.
It
Hang
is
on, I
e-cigarette.
was on a beer hangout with this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Okay.
Shall I tell what you said about your mom?
It's a joke. Bob's trying to get me in trouble. Anyways,
His mom drinks
I
more
like
beer
jokes,
Big
and I would like to hear it.
so
Your
this
hands
is
gonna stop shaking?
yeah.
No, he's good at shaking up. He's
No,
PR
Actually,
specialist.
so it's kind of funny. Like, I actually do have a slight tremor every time. So
What? You
So
talk
you're
on the mic?
We're making fun of a disability?
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, that's why you get such great parking. It's 'cause- oh, I'm gonna try that.
why you're doing so fast.
Shake thing, dude.
All right.
An affidavit from 3 lawyers.
All right, let's
cost me $100.
reel this back a little bit. I want to give a
Good luck.
I
Oh,
want
Bonnie's crying. and she's having such a good time.
All right.
Bonnie, share
did
that
Bonnie
laughter.
cry?
Share that laughter.
I think that's a great thing. That's a
beautiful.
happy laughter.
Tears are dropping.
So you know where else you can get laughter like that is the Vancouver Theatre Sports League down on Gravel Island. You guys should go check it out. They do some
Got
good
it.
shows there.
Yeah, you
So that's a shout out to the VS.
full discussion, you're not getting any money for saying this?
No, I thought I went there the other
Discussion. I
day.
know. I'm totally drunk, dude.
I went there the other day, and they had a really good show. And I just think that more people should know about the awesome talent coming out of Vancouver.
All right, fine.
That's a shout out to them.
Anybody else to shout out to?
Oh man, there's so many
What about
people
those
I'd like to
Minecraft guys?
thank.
The Minecraft guys with those amazing
Oh,
sculptures.
we can
they
talk
made.
about that. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, in your face, absolutely, dude. Don't fuck with me.
So this is a very interesting question for everybody here.
All
so
right,
there was a party thrown at this event called PAX. It was a Minecraft party that
Some
Notch
PAX
decided to
makes
have
sense, yeah, nice.
at Penny Arcade Expo. Anyways,
What's Minecraft?
What's Minecraft?
No, that's not where people dress up in like blocks and
It
have
is.
sex.
It's all blocks.
Block crafts. Because they've got like the fuzzy. Oh,
So he has this awesome.
Getting back to last
back
week's show, I
yesterday's
actually
show.
dated a guy who dressed up like a block.
Really?
Okay, James, you can talk now. That did not land. I'm sorry, guys.
Marcel did date a guy.
Well, it
that
landed, but
flat.
just
It was
with a
very
thud.
flat.
he did. He
You
did.
had
da-
to see the visuals. That's all.
He did date a guy that was a block. It was called a creeper.
I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Wait, I get it now. That's awesome.
That's such a Minecraft.
Oh,
thing.
he's
There you
so
go.
slow. I love this guy. Oh,
I thought he was talking about a Rubik's Cube.
Oh,
I actually got it the moment I said I don't get it. Okay, you can talk, James.
All right. Anyways, so Notch has this party. It's really awesome. He gets some really awesome talent to come down. It's a free concert. And supposedly somebody, and he's claiming that it wasn't him, decided that they wanted to have models at the party. So
What
very
type of models?
scantily dressed models and stuff
not
like that.
houses and things.
Men and women, right? And this poor girl apparently was sitting on the couch, and one of the guys confused her for a worker of some sort of trade. And
A girl of ill
He
repute.
propositioned her?
actually, he did
contract?
more than that. He whipped his thing out and put her hand on it. And then the private security firm just kind of shrugged it off. And it's like the first time this has happened in PAX in like 7 years.
Was this on YouTube?
Yeah, I wish. That would be like holy
Ouch!
crap.
I wish.
Well, no, because it's like watch this idiot do this, and then at least he would get
Well, you're
some
going
payback.
viral for sure.
Yeah.
You could have made a lot of money.
But it was really sad because I mean, like Minecraft is a really awesome game, and Notch is a really cool guy, and it's kind of sad that actually had to happen.
It
And,
happens to some of the biggest ones. Pee Wee Herman.
Brad
No.
Willard.
But he did that to himself.
About
They
those
put
movies.
their hand
He
on their
literally did
own.
that to
That's a different
himself.
thing.
but so the question
That was self-abuse.
So the question I'm actually asking is if you have a large brand like that, should you really rein in the event managers?
I would think so.
Yeah, to make sure that you've got the right staff and everything, right?
We'll put a PAX on
Okay,
your
Someone
secu-
just snorted.
security.
Someone just
I'll pass on both your
Should have
houses.
been more active on that.
Yeah,
'cause
I
that
think
was-
so.
I
right?
thought I was bad.
Poor
Holy
girl.
crap.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
my
you're right.
I just want to see the girl's face with
Off
the dick in
the
her
rails.
Yeah,
Off
she was
the rails.
she was super pissed. Okay, so
I
Get
just
that
wanna-
thing away from me.
squeeze.
I just want to say,
Yeah.
for people listening to the show, it's not normally this crazy.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
You're fucking right, it is.
this is the second show. It's supposed to be crazy.
We deny it all.
James, did you
Can I make a joystick joke now? Anybody? Joystick gaming?
I
What?
think you missed the moment. Sorry,
You
Marcel.
missed that
It's
one.
all
Okay, wait,
about
wait,
timing.
whoa, whoa,
That's-
whoa,
okay,
whoa,
okay. Is
hold
this
on,
gaming with James?
Okay, wait.
Gaming
One more.
with James.
Whoa,
Have
whoa,
we-
whoa.
One
have
more.
we
Supposed
talked
to be
about
gaming with
game yet?
James.
Have we
Hurry
talked
up.
about
Yeah.
James?
Okay. No, that was gaming. That was like a bad
He was
PR move.
That was
Totally
gaming, all right.
gamifying us. We're
That's
all-
a different kind of game.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was a bad move and led to a lot of bad PR.
James,
which-
did you miss the burlesque show at Cause and Effect on?
I think
Friday?
that's awesome. That's totally different.
That
This
you
is
missed
this
it,
is
or-
this is actually having people hired to come to the show and mingle with guests and give them wrong impressions. I don't think that's fair to the guys that play Minecraft. I don't think that's cool. So
You've
Well,
never been to a plumbing
yeah.
convention.
you know
then,
what I mean?
guess.
Like there's a
I put
certain
wide-angle cameras
there's
on
a
the girls.
certain
That's what I do.
there's a certain type of people that like Minecraft, and I mean, like why do you need to make your party look cooler just by having people that are like models and stuff like that? Like,
Well,
because
to be
it's,
fair,
Stay
it's
true to
old
yourself.
advertising. It's the old
Yeah.
trend. It's like trade show style. Put something like eye candy there, and people will be attracted to the eye candy.
I guess.
Now, in our society, scantily clad, very young women seem to be considered eye candy. So they go, "Oh, we'll
Well,
take
it was
like
men, too.
1,500 of
It
those
was men,
units,
too.
you know?
Nobody at Cause and Effect.
Sex
was-
sells,
no-
everybody.
Nobody at Cause and Effect was hired. It was,
I
it
was
was
just,
all,
I didn't want to bring it down to that
yeah,
level.
it
I'm
was just a
like,
shit show. It was
surely,
like people that had
stock
never done
trade
this
type of
before were
thing.
like, yeah, I'll throw you a party.
Just having fun.
Yeah, I'll throw you a party. But I mean, like, the moral of the story is if your community is awesome, you don't have to hire people to make you look cooler. They're going to have fun no matter what. Like, that was just stupid.
Hey, and how big is the smallest community?
And we all know,
Two
like, Sex
people.
and Nerds doesn't necessarily.
Sex and Nerds does mix. It's just there needs to be
Not
ground
in the same
rules.
room.
It's called self-abuse.
Okay. Anyways, so the next thing I want to talk about was this video game called NBA. Was it NBA Ballers? I guess. And so what they did is actually, so they've been found out to be kind of stupid because they paid for Twitter followers.
Why would you do that?
And then they were like, I'm so glad at the reaction for the fans. And then people were like, wait a second, you have almost 500,000 followers, and Call of Duty only has 325,000.
Okay, I just want to jump in.
Nobody
here.
likes that game as much as
I
you
have
do.
an official joke here.
All right.
Oh no, sorry, I can't say it.
Oh.
So go on, continue on. Is it branding? Oh, come on.
Anyways, that's just
I'm
a
trying to
shout
break
out.
up the show.
Well,
Can we talk about like
how much does a
iPhone 5s or
500,000
something?
Yeah,
Jesus,
iPhone
I'm
6.
bored.
How much does 500,000 followers cost?
Well, I know
That
you.
would have been-
500,000? No, that'd be a lot because
Wow.
100,000 is a little
Fiverr?
under $480.
Yeah.
Speaking of iPhones,
So like
you know,
$500 and
20.
you get
Yeah.
No,
500,000
times 20,
followers?
so that'd be quite a lot of money.
I decided to do something to make iPhone people very jealous.
What's that?
I changed my footer because it usually says email sent from my iPhone.
Yeah.
So I put email sent from my iPhone 25. Yes, this is from the future.
Oh. And that is why you have so many Twitter followers.
But yeah, you got to build it
No,
organically.
you know, the idea was from my geeky friends.
Oh, was it?
But cause and effect.
Because
did
they were
rule.
jealous because they couldn't do it because they have Samsungs.
And so did VCon. VCon.
No, I got
rules.
Cyanogen 5.
Actually,
That's why.
you know what?
Anybody can put a
Here's a
signature.
way. You know
No, you
what?
can't with Cyanogen 5.
Talk about
No, 7,
Samsung.
no.
We talk about iPhone. It's like, yeah, this is better than that one. My daughter, like, we're sitting around the room and it goes, you have a voicemail, and it's like it's my daughter's voice in this really distorted thing recorded, and it's her phone. And that's what she has when she has a voicemail in her voice. You have a voicemail. So, I mean, she only communicates with like, psh.
What does that?
It's the cheapest phone around. She's just gamed it. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this. I do this. And I like, the file name had like 487 at the bottom, so at the back of it. So I checked it out. And the one that was said 487, that's my call. It was easy to figure out. And this is what you press one button on an iPhone. That's what it does. The kids of today, or that are going to be in the future, man, oh man, they're going to be playing with stuff that we can't even imagine.
And you're just realizing
Google
this now?
Glasses.
Get off my lawn.
No,
Oh my God, I'm sitting in a chair in the sky. This is fucking amazing.
no way.
Get out of the damn hydrangeas.
I want the eye tooth. It's the eye tooth. And
There
I've
is
said
never
it.
going to be an eye tooth.
There will be
No.
an eye tooth.
Yes, there
No.
will.
Awesome.
Okay,
And
so
it's cheaper
just
than
be
a
a brain
crown.
implant.
I'm going to
Because
rein
it's
this shit.
subsidized with advertising.
I'm going to rein this shit back in
James
right
is
now.
gonna rein in the
Oh,
show.
yeah. Oh my
James is gonna rain
Must
some
be
shit
ending
down on
gaming
us.
with James.
That's
So-
like
so
me knowing
one
how
more.
a computer works.
One
We're
more-
still in
yeah,
gaming with
fine.
James.
Okay.
I mean, he's still.
Okay.
And he
One
works for
one
Shaw.
last thing. One last thing.
All
And this
right.
goes back to something you may have heard of, Bob. A game called Wing Commander.
Oh,
His-
yeah.
Oh my God, that's old.
I've heard of that.
That was my favorite game. Back in the
He
day.
has decided to come back and make something. Dun,
Wow.
dun, dun,
What's he
dun,
gonna
dun,
make?
dun.
He's got Pie Master.
Commander
He says
Pie
he
Master.
says he has no idea, but it will actually the full announcement
He should
is
come on our
October
show.
10th at 10 a.m. So
Better make up his
Mark
mind
Hamill
soon.
going to be in that one too?
I have no
What?
idea, but we're
Is Mark
announcing it
Hamill going to
soon.
be in that one too?
I hope so. That would be really cool. Mark Hamill did an awesome voice for the Joker in Batman Arkham Asylum. He's one of the best Jokers ever.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
And he did it with
voice-wise.
one
Did the
hand
yaha.
tied behind his back.
Yeah. And the yaha.
Because James Earl Jones cut it off.
Oi.
Okay, and Amazon.
And then tied it?
Yeah. Amazon has decided to enter the world of gaming.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
What?
they're actually announcing they're
Tic-tac-toe.
No. Shop with Mo.
the name
Call of Duty
Amazon.com
Pong.
Studios is called Living Classics, and it's going to launch, or it's going to launch on Facebook by the name of Living Classics. So Amazon's getting
Living
into free
Classics?
social games.
On
You know,
Facebook.
they're being
Yep.
greedy. I mean,
So
it's
basically, all the old shit
Yeah,
that
I'll
nobody
never
wants
see it.
anymore.
Yeah, no, it's kind of interesting though, because earlier they said they didn't want it, but then they were looking for game developers, artists, and designers and producers.
And they bought it anyway.
So it was kind of cool
Maybe
because
it's-
they were down at Casual Connect and they were like, "What up? You want to use Amazon Web
Did
Services?"
they say
It
what up?
rules.
Cool.
No, I wish they did.
6'2".
Actually,
like-
full disclosure, the guys that do work at Amazon are very nice people, and they do an excellent job of customer service and actually getting you. to
Yeah, but you
understand
know
what
the
they do.
problem with
So-
people in high tech communities, and in fact, I noticed it in the last week in the iPhone announcements. The big honcho comes out, the new guy, and his creases were so sharp. I mean, I was like, man, that's a brand new shirt.
So the game,
because he probably came with a shirt was totally unacceptable. You came to this event with a T-shirt. Well, I got jeans and a T-shirt.
Yeah.
No.
It's like the finance minister has to have a new pair of shoes.
This is like, oh.
All right, so anyways, these living classics, they're going to let you interact with graphics from Alice in Wonderland, The Wizard of Oz, and King Arthur. So, whoa, Amazon, now a game provider.
Do you think they're going to be?
They're going to base it off
well-designed?
literature. I think that's smart. I think that it's what do they call
Very
that?
Disney
Creative
approach.
Commons, I guess, is gone off of some of those titles because the people have been dead for over 80 years.
So they're going to reproduce.
So why not? If they've got the titles and they're the ones publishing it and gaining, why
It's
not?
called public domain.
Oh, public domain. There we go.
Sorry, I don't mean to be like a snob.
No.
I don't know anything about reading.
I
know one thing. I'm going to pretend I'm literate.
Yeah, well,
how many novels out there are Arthurian legends?
14.
Hundreds.
I was going to say 27. You beat me to it. Damn it.
Only because of the subject matter they're choosing.
It's like the new iPhone. It's like they just keep making it over and over again.
Yeah, in 200 years, they'll be copying that sucker.
Yeah, they'll be like, you could read
Like
all
Samsung.
about this crazy device called the iPhone 6.
Yeah.
That Bonnie already has a year before everybody else.
I have it.
Yeah, she's already has it. I can see it right there.
Yep, right here.
It actually beams stuff right in your brain.
Oh, that's what that little red thing is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I had somebody ask me earlier today.
Hey, there's a new
so
app. It's called the
iBrain.
The retinal display?
the Wooden Weather Widget app.
Woody weather.
Wooden.
Woody
Wooden
weather?
weather widget app?
Say
Yeah,
that
Whether
3
I
times
get
fast.
Woody
Say
with?
that 5 times real fast.
Yeah.
it's made of wood actually.
He said what?
Yeah.
What?
And, yeah,
It's actually made out of
it's actually made out of wood, and basically, if it's wet, it's raining.
That's like trying to tell a bald guy to have an umbrella. It's
Yeah.
like, can you feel it on your hair? No.
It's it's just like trying to follow the context of
Oh
the
my
show.
God. Okay.
Anyways,
Someone have a new
wooden
topic.
weather. Okay.
Can I talk?
New
about,
topic. New topic.
Can I talk
We
about
do
the
have
app
show notes.
I downloaded?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the, what's that
Is
thing
it called
that we
Angry
forgot
Birds in
about? I
Space?
totally forgot about that.
I,
Yeah. Bonnie, go
I
ahead.
think
I
it
got
is
something to talk about.
multilingual, but
you can
I
say-
was at a business meeting where the Apple snobs got up and they put their
She's so
they
aggressive.
handed their iPads to the guy. They were going to do a presentation, so they handed the iPads to the
And
guy
there you go.
and the cable to the guy.
There you go.
And then they stood there and they went. And I thought,
Bonnie's making
fuck
fun of it.
this. And I went home and I downloaded, I think it's called Content Server, onto my Android. And not only can I advance slides, I can turn my PC off and on. I can start Word. I can do a ton of things. So I
Word.
just...
What about what if this
And
and that?
now I just sit at home all by myself, and I control my.
Does that work
Control
also?
the
She's just
world.
like turning Word on and off. She never uses it, but she turns it on and off.
I know,
It
it's
is so much
amazing.
fun.
Well,
I
you
can
know
just
what? It
picture
has
you
been
like just
very
pushing
sunny
your
recently.
phone,
Did. I turned that sucker off about 6 times.
and you just laugh every time, probably.
Bonnie, what else can you turn on and off?
Bonnie in the future.
No, I should have paid more for my Android. Anyway, no, it does do cool things.
Yeah.
Do you guys want a really moment of the night?
Yeah.
This is a blog post. I just saw this on Twitter. This is from somebody named Scott. Check out this new blog post. Consistency is the best marketing. Like, duh. Like,
Common sense isn't so common.
Yeah.
I'm having again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, this technical difficulty brought to you by Wix.com, the number one website
No,
for making a
Wix.com.
Wix.com.
We don't say
So-
dot
Did we do that
anymore.
last
Oh,
week?
what
Is
is it?
This is Wix.
I think this might be a good time to end
Hello,
the show.
my name is Eric, and I am from Wix.com.
Bob's got
No,
one
it's
final
just
note he wants to
Wix.com.
touch before we close the
Wix.com.
show as he leaves the room.
Just left.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
So how long has VCon been going on? To just change the subject.
Are you're prompting my convention?
Yeah, how long has it been going on for?
About 40 years.
What?
Really?
40 years.
Sci-fi convention for 40 years?
In Vancouver?
In Vancouver, 40 years.
Wow.
Yes, James.
I
Believe
know-
it or
I know-
not.
I know it's VCon 37. There's been a few that have been skipped, but 40 years in Vancouver and still going.
That's amazing. I had
Yeah,
no
but the
idea.
guy's like 87. He looks like he's 42. I mean, it's amazing.
You
Amazing.
just say I was 42.
It's actually 46.
Guy cannot take a backhanded compliment, can he? Jeez. Yeah, the intellect of an 87-year-old. Am I
But yeah,
insulting
that's-
him or not? I don't know.
It's September
The intellect
28th,
of a
right?
21-year-old.
September 28th, 30th.
The 30th, the oldest. So could you call it the oldest sci-fi convention in Vancouver?
Easily.
Nice.
We will anyways.
Easily. All right.
Cool. All right, that was my
Would you call it the
digression
only
while
sci-fi
we were having technical
No,
difficulties.
because there's lots of them.
There's lots of what?
Sci-fi
Sci-fi
convention.
conventions.
Oh, yeah.
In Vancouver?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Stargate was filmed here.
They have all sorts of
Supernatural
They have that
Fringe.
crazy sex convention here.
All right, Bob, you had something you
I don't know,
remembered
I
you
just
wanted to
throw
put in the
that one
show.
in.
Bob
Crazy
needs to do
stuff.
it.
Bob,
Bob, sex isn't
Crazy.
science
Somebody said
fiction
sex,
if you're doing it
amazing.
right.
Crazy
Pay attention to the
It
show.
is if you're a furry.
Sorry, it's just our SEO engine. I have to put words like that every 48 seconds. So
But then it gets spammed.
I have the fucking second.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was
I
the
know.
best zinger of the night.
Lucky for you.
All right.
Is this finished?
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to talk about.
I don't
Jeez,
know.
I interrupted myself. There's no way I'm responsible for remembering shit that old. Give me a break. It's been 2 minutes.
Okay.
Anyway,
up, I
so
need
let's
to pee.
wrap up the show. Dudes, hey, I would like to give a big shout out to Wix.com. They're rocking for putting up with people like us. The most amazing sponsor in the world. They do a free website. So if you're thinking of getting into the internet, and if you're listening to the show and you're getting into the internet, you are totally screwed. But basically, go into Wix.com, make a website. They're HTML5, so choose the HTML5 option, and it'll be rocking for at least 10 years before they change it to HTML6.
For free.
Nice. And if you want to call in to our voicemail feedback line, 1-877-636-1474.
I'll give you $10 if you call. It's a safe bet. The last 3 years, you've like what,
And it
2
can't
calls?
be someone sitting in this room.
Yeah, exactly. $10. Anybody listening to the show? Because that's our listening audience. 0.